Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris, episode 45, which we are playing as a Plantoid species. Plantoid species, basically part of the Ganvia's Empire, and last turn we were focusing on economic recovery from our last war. I've been running a big deficit in terms of energy, luckily been able to turn that around, and I'm now in the positive, so I'm in the black. So what is the next thing I really want to focus in on? Now, as you can see, the Ganvia's Empire is getting to be a nice big chunk in the northeastern part of the universe. I think I want to focus in on taking out some of those other smaller ones around me now. So which ones are the next ones on the list? Well, maybe let's first focus in on which ones are the real small ones. So if I look at all the different species and look at the population sizes, I want to be able to see which ones I could, for example, modify. Bear with me 1 second. So what we're going to do here, we're going to uplift this species here. How do I do that? I'm probably going to make them more intelligent, and I'm probably going to add or change. No, I'm going to leave that as it stands. So
Situation log updated.
As a target, I'm gonna research that, and it will finish in 2 months or so, it says, which is fine. Are there any others that I can modify at the moment? I could potentially uplift these guys. The only thing is they're not within my territory at the moment. So the species whose uplift I have just actioned. Is that these guys here? Let me just pick up that mission again. Heath. So these guys are within my territory, so perfect. So I'm gonna get the clock rolling again. At this point, what do we get to see? We of course get to see movement of various different species here. We still got some of these space aliens here, which is fine. That is a science vessel, and of course we see the repairs of our fleets having been completed here. And in terms of energy and so forth, let me just check whether all these surfaces are up to scratch in terms of capabilities. Well, these could of course do with an upgrade. Engineering facility, physics lab, food production, science. Let's focus on this one here. That one can get an upgrade, that one can get an upgrade.
Special project complete. Research complete.
One can get an upgrade as well, focusing in on this one here. And I'll upgrade this one mine here just in case as well. Now we just finished some research, so what are we going to focus in on next? I think I'm going to go for the cruiser assembly yard. Allows us to build our cruisers a little bit cheaper, which of course is always welcome. Now I'm going to increase the game speed a little bit. Now I do have these guys here, which at the moment are a protectorate of mine. These guys here I'm basically at peace with for the moment being. So I'm unable to declare war until 2074 because I'm basically in a truce at the present. Now they're allied with these guys here, which of course is the guys that we had here, which we basically have reduced in size significantly. There's still a little bit of an offshoot over here of them. That's a fallen empire, that is a member of the Galactic Alliance. And these guys here are independent. These guys are a vassal of mine. I've got various different vassals already, and I might actually want to consider integrating some of those into my empire. look, for example, at these guys here. These are basically long-standing vassals of mine, and integration is a good option, I think. So let's go for that one. Someone has died. It's the governor here has died, and I suspect it's the governor of one of my sectors, which must be this one here. Unless it's a planetary governor, could well be. In terms of leaders, where do I stand? I can actually get 2 additional leaders, so let's first off get this one a new leader here. Good in terms of building cost, construction, etc., etc. Retired fleet officer, always interesting as well. I'm gonna go for that top one here. And then in terms of the planets, I want to basically assign a leader to this world here. I'm gonna recruit a governor. I'm gonna go for the one with the lifespan option here. Perfect. Done. So my fleets, where do they stand at the moment? This is one of my fleets. So my first 3 fleets, each of them got their own admiral at the helm. Let's just check the health of each of these. It's really this ship here that's got still most damage.
Research complete.
Alright, so we've got a new resource we can actually find. What's the next one we're going to go for? I think we're going to go for the hydroponic farms. By having more efficient food production, we can actually say that we need less area to basically produce the food, which of course helps us in terms of any of the surplus that we got, like we got on this surface here. We could actually very well reduce the output on those locations by just changing what actually it is we've got there. So if I look at the option of, for example, putting a good power plant in place, that's always a good idea. What do I want to build here? Maybe I want to build here I'm not going to build a power hub. Let's say I'm going to do a power plant. Alright, so for the moment that should be fine. Unfortunately, I've just lost one of my scientists here. Research speed statecraft, research speed particles, or anomaly research speed. 55, 50. Let's take the top one and let's put them in place. Unfortunately, that was a very, very good scientist that we had, but we will keep on losing those on occasion. Interesting. These guys here, I'd love to be able to integrate them. Shall we suppress the media? Yeah. Alright. Disable requires damaged ships are repaired when entering orbit of friendly planets. Yes, okay, fine. So where is Fleet 1 is there, Fleet 2 is here on this front. Okay, and then we got Fleet 3, where is Fleet 3? Perfect, good position. But I'm still going to move you forward, and then Fleet 4, let's double check, Fleet 4 is in the same position. I'm going to move you forward to there. Now what should be our next target? I'm kind of inclined to go for these guys here. At the moment they have got a non-aggression pact with one of their neighbors. I cannot declare war because we're in a truce. We cannot demand vassalage because hostile attitude, okay. Alright, we're declaring them a rival. That of course means we're going to get a boost in terms of influence points. Now, I do see of course that there is points I'm getting from the different rivals. It doesn't tell me exactly what rivals there are, which of course I can find in my diplomatic screen itself. Okay, no big problem there. Question is, who do I want to basically go for next in terms of acquiring territory from? These guys here. They have got a non-aggression pact with one of their rivals or one of their neighbors. I want to basically declare war on them. Commonwealth of Pavagat. So these guys here, I want them to take over some of the worlds here. Hyrish. Seed planet Hyrish to them. As well as Trimus. Seed. I guess Trimus is unfortunately their capital, so that can... actually it is still listed here. So which ones are there? Trimus as well as Hyris. Then we also got a Zoldior. Let's check that out. Is that an option? Make him our vassal. It would be if you basically were to remove these options from there. Make them our vassal, okay. If we were to do that. 86. Is there a relatively cheap one that we could give to someone? No. Okay, good. Guys, we're gonna attack you. Thanks for collaborating with us. Oops, that's not the one I want to do. I don't want to move my transport fleets here. I, of course, want to pick up my fleets here and move them into position. I should have done that earlier. Build a wormhole generator there. I'm actually going to build 2 of them just to be on the safe side. As you can see, war declaration. And of course they are our rival. Let's kick up the speed a little bit just to see where we can get to.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Construction ship. We also want to build an extra bit here, which I cannot do yet. I was kind of hoping I could, but okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
At the moment it doesn't look like we are actually suffering any damage yet. But as we get more and more fleet units in,
hostile fleet engaged.
will change.
Hostile fleet
so we
engaged.
suffered some damage there, even though our shields are still
Hostile
up
fleet
fully.
engaged.
How much damage we suffer
Situation
here is
log
of course
updated.
increasing with time.
Situation log updated.
Right, guys, we are gonna send in... Ooh, a radical member of the Urian Homelanders. Have you ruined a building on the planet of... Okay, fine, whatever. we are going to do a research project in here. This ship is going to go towards that planet, or this fleet I should say. And of course I will basically go by each of these science bits here. In the meantime I will send my next fleet into that system there. And I'll do the same with this smaller fleet here. Did suffer some damage to our destroyers there, it looks like.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Let's go by these. They have escaped with some ships. That's what it looks like anyways. Unless of course they were destroyed by the other fleets. It would kind of be nice to basically have an overall picture of what is going on.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
I've got 2 science ships here now apparently. Let's get that second one out as well. And of course this station here should be obliterated in pretty much no time at all, I should say. Yep, the space station was taken out. Let's see how quickly
Construction complete.
There we go.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We've gotten into this system here now.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay.
Situation log updated. Hostile
Again,
fleet
destroyed some
engaged.
further stations.
Situation log
Our admiral has
updated.
been raised in level.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Debris analyzed. Situation log
Destroying bits and
updated.
pieces, and of course we have carrier operations. Interesting bits of technology here. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Even though they're relatively backwards compared to us, they are still
Situation
giving
log
us some
updated.
interesting treasure throws
Hostile
here.
fleet engaged.
Okay.
Situation log updated.
Alright, what's happening here? Bombarding them, good. And on this planet we're probably doing the same. Yep, we are bombarding them. Not massively quick, but that's perfectly fine. Did we build a station here? Yes, we did. We built 2 even, which is even better.
Hostile fleet engaged. Debris analyzed.
Further analysis of the debris.
Situation log updated.
Ooh, interesting technologies in there as well. We destroyed 1 corvette. Of course, very interesting to see a single corvette actually going through.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Right. Oh. Who is this? Where are we? We're there. Wow. Why have we got such
Situation
a
log
powerful
updated.
figure of whoever this might be? Defensive stations. Looks like
Situation log updated.
in actual fact, there are people here who we don't have any war with at the moment. Which of course makes
Situation
life
log
relatively
updated.
easy.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Took us a little while, but I guess we will survive. Wow.
Hostile fleet
It
engaged.
looked like a massive battle, but yeah, I guess it was a massive battle, but... So, what was the message they had here? You have power, high support. Irlandi, okay. Alright, let's reduce that number slightly. Anyways, that one is over, that battle.
Debris analyzed.
This one could indeed already be attacked, or rather invaded, I should say. Our landing craft are landing on the planet as we speak. We've done some of the research here again. Unfortunately, one of our scientists has died here on board one of the
Situation
vessels, so
log
that means we need to
updated.
replace him or her with a brand new scientist here. Ooh, interesting one. In actual fact, I will basically replace this person with that one. And of course, this ship here should get the unused one. So what we basically had assigned them with is basically the mission here.
Enemy planet secured.
Good. Good, 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 good. To orbit. This fleet here, let's attack. Let's see what we can actually get done on here. Oh, 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 hold on. Who am I kidding? That's not gonna work, is it? I was pretty sure I was in orbit, but it looks like I wasn't. Which is now costing me dearly, unfortunately. So I was pretty sure I'd basically taken out the defenses, but looking at what I'm seeing here now, it doesn't look like it.
Construction complete.
Defenses are being taken out now as I speak, but we'll have to support our existing armies on the ground with additional troops. Looks like I might actually lose most of these army units. New troops are being shipped down to the planet, to the surface.
Debris analyzed.
Lots more interesting debris analysis results are coming back. And we've got no more fortification
Enemy
on that
planet
planet.
secured.
And they were taken. At this point, I'm really hoping that their health is recovering. It's slowly, but really slowly recovering. Alright, victory against the Commonwealth of Pavag. Okay. We've been forced to end this conflict to spare innocent lives, but continue on this path and we will unite the galaxy against you. Well, I don't think you will, because you're my vassal now. Thank you very much. Good. That of course should give me lots of opportunities of building additional stations and so forth. Right, you will need to be upgraded because at the moment you're absolutely useless. This one here. There's already something here, but it's out of my current range. So I'll make sure I got a wormhole station in pretty much all of their systems. Alright, since we won that war, I think this is a great moment to actually end the recording. So I'm going to pause the game, and in the meantime I'd say thank you very much for attending, and hopefully you enjoyed today's session. Have a great day. Bye bye.